Hey guys, I'm Gentle Occasion, and today we're sailing home so we can
Aislinn.
sail to our other home, which will be fun. I hope. I hope. Where are we going? Does it tell me where this goes? Okay, Ulthuan fast travel. Lustria fast travel. Southlands fast travel. So I like that each of these have a different symbol. You know, that's cool. But why wouldn't the symbols do something to indicate where they go? Like, would that not be interesting? Would that not be worthwhile or useful? I don't know. Seems odd, but sure. I mean, maybe that's the point, right? See, this has got like sort of dragony wings on it, which is very lizardy, whereas this one it's got a Pegasus, which is Ulthuan's like. Was that actually a dragon? I think it's a dragon head. Whereas these are fish wings. These are the wings of a fish. I don't know. I have no idea. Who cares? Let's build this. We're on turn 24. But this is already pretty advanced. And it just dawned on me. We're getting, are we getting, like, extra growth from any of this? No. None of these are giving us growth. But I guess this is giving us growth. And we're not spending any of our surplus on developing the other two settlements. So I guess actually, if you do just focus all on your major settlement, you just completely ignore development of any minor ones, you can actually develop the major settlement quite quickly. Which is interesting. I usually think of the minor settlements being developed as sort of offsetting the cost, because they then put up your growth, if you're building like farms and things. And so that then supports the main development, which gets really expensive after a couple of surplus. Because that's the thing, each surplus costs more, right? So if you're having to get to like 5 surplus to do the main, you know, the tier 5 settlement, then that's like a huge time investment. But maybe that's the thing, maybe to get to 3 isn't too bad, but higher than that is bad. There's a lot of factions being wiped out, like a ludicrous amount. Wintertooth just took over World Walkers. That's fun. Throg wins. Throg wins Norscans. But yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting. Interesting to see like a graph of development, you know, with or without, you know, developing your minor settlement. It's interesting. We did get, we have gotten a few rewards of growth though. You know, that is a thing. Oh, look at that. It can take a whole extra turn to teleport. Although, this doesn't cost any turns, but does it cost you the rest of your movement? I'm not sure, because it says like 0 travel time. But does that mean it costs no movement, or does it cost the rest? Because it doesn't really say. Just because you get there immediately doesn't mean... You know what I mean? Although, we actually want to go there first. What? Okay, just won't let me change that now for some reason. Anything else we can do?
Sea Lord Aislinn.
God, that growth again. Talk of the town, growth. These guys are just raiding now, which is a bit annoying because it's making this sadder, which means we're not getting the big bonuses from control. I say big bonuses, it's 6 per turn, whereas these are giving us like 30. But like, still, it's a bunch we'd be getting. It's useful. It would add up pretty quickly. Ithelmar is an unusual substance in that it offers full protection, but without the encumbrance of a full suit of plate armor. So extra armor for spearmen, archers, ship's company, Lothern Sea Guard, shadow warriors, shadow walkers, rangers, Sylvan Guard, and Sisters of Avalon units. Also, they all get plus 5% speed. Nemesis Crown, Visions of the Empire. We are going to be ignoring the Nemesis Crown. Don't you worry about it. Maybe I'll get it one day, but just not a concern to us right now. Alright, let's see. Yeah, next turn. Oh, I should have done a right. There might have been a good one. Warhost of the Apocalypse. So, even Archaon has been wiped out. Who the hell did that? God, so unusual. And, oh god, where are you, mate? Alright, so it looks like Queek.
No trophies today.
God, Imric's really hurt here too. Jesus. Okay, they might be able to take down Imric, which is a problem. Definitely when he's having to deal with these guys as well. I may need to make another army here. And then we just march it up here and deal with the undead, so that our allies can rest easy. Because, yeah, it might be a problem. Also, this goes from 10... oh, wait, hang on. No, it goes from 30 elven trade to possibly 60. If it's in a province capital, you get extra elven trade and influence. And when the province is fully controlled by the region owner, you get an additional 20 elven trade. And diplomatic relations go up and you get extra income. See, that is cool. That is really cool, but I hate that we don't get that because we have one of these. So that's a bit of a pity. That is a bit of a pity. Damn. Though I guess quite easy to get. Like, once we get to Ulthuan, as long as we're just sort of giving people their territory back,
cast off with the tide.
Then, you know, they will have the rest, right? They will have the rest of that territory already, so we should be able to get that every time. Which is pretty cool. So if we're able to give them back their capitals, then we can get a huge amount of stuff. And Lothan did get taken, so yeah, we can probably give that back. Influence or extra casualty replenishment rate. And lowers corruption too, that might be worthwhile. That might be worthwhile. They're both pretty good. Because the extra influence is nice, but we are actually rolling in influence right now. So I don't think we actually need it. Speaking of which, alright, I can steal your seat. That'll put up favour to the Phoenix King. Armour when fighting at sea. Sure. This is mine now. You sod. Could have grabbed that too. Extra control in local province. I mean, that's not great. Because I mean, only where our Sea Lord is, who's off adventuring. Though melee defense when defending is pretty cool. But only to the assigned Lord, which is a bit... yeah, I don't know. All seems a bit weak. All seems a bit weak. And then, yeah, this is just the do the quests to take over everything. Oh, no, I just realised. Oh, no, no, it's fine. I was just like, oh, I just realised they've taken everything back. No. No, they haven't. This is awful. Just horrendous, frankly. Is Tyrion even still alive? I don't remember him being one of the many millions of pop-ups saying that he's dead, but then, you know,
My bloodline.
who can say? Right, so we'll grab that treasure, then we'll go to Ulthuan. Portalo Errant also destroyed, so there goes Alberic. Defense is a great plan, gone too. Oh, hang on. Consult lead is available. Oh. I can ask him. Ooh, we might get more options soon. Yeah, we'll get more options soon. One more settlement. Though I'm not sure we're going to give him one more settlement, actually. Though we probably will, if we do end up making another army in the north. Which I think I will. But instantly replenishing action points is kind of wild. And what's Dragon Sight do? Campaign movement range after winning a battle, extra speed for all units rule armies, and +3 breath attacks for dragons. That's really cool. I like that. But yeah, let's consult him. Oh my god, we have 600. We can get a thing. We can get a thing. Okay, I need to get 2 in order to get these bonuses. Extra 10 dragon ship supplies is pretty huge. I think we do want to do this. Extra income from ports is also quite good. That unlocks technologies. I don't know, buildings rather. A naval armory. That gives us Sea Guard lookouts. A couple Lothan Sea Guard as a garrison. This is for a dragon ship. Okay. Trade goods produced in the luminous atrium. Faction-wide trade goods costs a ludicrous amount of elven trade, but it puts income from trade tariffs up by 60% and makes a bunch of trade goods. That's interesting. That's interesting. Huh. This is all pretty cool. -1 for all colony buildings. Construction time. That's quite good. Income from looting and sacking. We don't really do that. That will unlock a bunch of buildings, though. That might be great. Let's do income from ports faction-wide. Let's do that. And that's locked in immediately. Then we are going to consult this leader. We are going to request another Armour of Galador. Everyone gets Armor of Calidor. Everybody.
Report.
Even this guy. He gets Armor of Calidor. And I suppose we need another one of these. We can give these to multiple characters. It's just sort of a bit pointless. Let's give you fire resistance. For the hell of it.
Leader of
Now,
Asur's name.
let's get this Skull Island. Should be a big old foe, and should be a lot of treasure. So pirate coves are some of the world's most elusive places, where the wealth of local sea brigands is secretly kept and fiercely defended. It seems that today may be your lucky day, as your lookout of the Crow's Nest claims to have spotted one. A small island cave, next to which a black ship is moored. The ship belongs to an infamous fleet of vampire pirates, and it appears that there are zombie deckhands transferring treasure chests onto the ship right now. It's an opportunity for a big payday, but these unliving sea dogs certainly won't give up their wealth too easily. So we raid them. Spell resistance for you, and +4 leadership for that guy. Completely pointless item. They have a lot of guns and a lot of crabs. And more of the hand cannons that I've decided I'm terrified of. The depth guard, though, are going to be laughably bad. I like how the word depth guard doesn't really move. Like, up here. look at the thing jiggle. I like it. Anyway, completely, getting sidetracked by nothing particular. Classic me. Anyway, Estelle Sea Legs. Come here, you. We're going to fight. Okay, so... It will be done. So what is nice is we can just get up in their grill. So they aren't going to be able to, cannon us for too long. Before we get on top of them. So that'll be nice. Or will it? I don't know. Might be terrible. Oh, man. That is a good-looking dragon, isn't it? That is painted like the classic High Elf dragon. Funnily, like Imric's. Like Imric's dragon, actually. Yeah, that's really fun. Though the, obviously the classic, models for dragons didn't look anything like this, really. But yeah, they more resemble the newer model. The one that looks less sort of, like a big snake.
Sea Lord Aislinn.
And
Aislinn.
that's, all cannons over there. That is wild.
Eyes and ears. Wind rush.
That's bizarre, isn't it? Alright, you just kill them to bits. And yeah, actually, you shoot them. And you guys run in this way too. Excellent. So yeah, all those cannons are sort of screwed. And I mean, once we've dealt with all their cannons, I think I'm just going to leave. I'm ready to leave now. I think we can probably consider that a job well done. These guys are absolutely toast. Alright, these guys... Okay, you know what? You guys can move that way. I'm going to have these start shooting at the depth guard. And you know what? You two. Let's... Maybe you as well. Alright, we'll deal with the crabs in a minute. Okay, let's do that. I mean, this guy obviously having a bad day. This unit dealing with a lot of crabs. But not the end of the world. You're just going to sit and watch for now, because actually I want all of you guys to just completely annihilate them. And, okay, yeah, they got absolutely destroyed. And you guys do a lot of damage when you actually focus on a target. That's something I'm noticing. Nice. But yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. How are we doing over here? Have we killed those depth guard yet? Not quite. There are still some left. Maybe we aim for the other ones? They are crumbling quite a lot. And yeah, they do have the hunger. So they'll heal while they're in combat. Which is, scary. Scary stuff. And they're dealt with. Excellent.
Understood.
And now let's shoot this guy. Ooh, good job, mate. That was smart. That was That was smart. Sorry, mate. Estelle. Decisive victory. We nailed it. It was nice of them to put all their cannons in a little bunch in the trees there for us. Okay, good stuff. Let's do big replenishment. So that way we are all prepared to go to Ulthuan and then jump straight into action. If it'll let us. 18%. Yes, please. Yes, I would like one of those. That's lovely. Oh, the emerald collar, though. Damn it. Do you have to have an absurd ward save instead?
Problems to solve.
I know. So many problems. 10% ward save for you. I guess you can just have the ward save anyway. And more physical resistance for the Merworm, Oceanid Sea Elemental, and Ship's Company. More protection for the Ship's Company is good. They are
a useful asset.
flimsy. 20k. Wow. Okay. I didn't even know they still gave you that much money. That's amazing. The Pirate Cove contained great wealth in the form of treasures and items stolen from across the four corners, but getting to it was no easy feat. When the Vampire Admiral at the helm of the Black Ship saw you approach, he immediately readied his horde of crewmen and darkling creatures for battle. After defeating the undead freebooters, you ransacked their ship, as well as the hidden cave, to make for a plentiful horde. Amazing. Now, you need to level up too. Let's get you the Writhing Mist. That spell that sort of does everything. You know, honestly, the debuff, yeah, that like area debuff to leadership and melee defense is really powerful. That is really good. This only costs 10. It's not too bad. Only 24 seconds though. So yeah, it's not quite Doom and Darkness, but the impact to melee defense is pretty gigantic. So yeah, I like that. I like that. I think it's going to be good. Do we wait and get this? Nope, that's less dedication. Wow, that actually gives us a good amount of dedication. That will put Dragonship crew growth up though. And we are starting to get a bit of elven trade in every now and then. Yeah, I think we wait for this because
Sea Lord
this is
Aislinn.
developing so slowly. Like, we really need to get the growth up. It's bothering me now. Yeah, let's get that up, though, so we get more elven trade. Sadly, none of this stuff is going to trigger, none of the bonus stuff, but it's still 50 a turn, which is amazing. And we can't afford anything here because we gave up all our elven trade. As you do, as you do.
Darkness comes.
But yeah, now that we have 30 grand in the bank, we should recruit someone. Got so many different flavours of Archmage. Do you want to get like an Archmage of Fire so we can stick him on a Sun Dragon? I mean, there are the new Sea Helms, which does make sense, doesn't it? I mean, let's be honest. Barrier for Oceanid Sea Elementals and Merworms. That's cool as hell. And extra melee attack too. I like that a lot. And then extra experience gain for them too. What? Oh, no, the melee attack is for Ship's Company as well. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Prescient. So this is only 30. Yeah, there are more for 60. How are there no, like, really expensive ones? I mean, this does seem pretty damn good. I mean, I love the barriers on Oceanids and Sea Elementals and Merworms. That's really fun. Are we going to benefit from this in any way?
Sea Helm.
Probably not.
Sea Helm.
Because it's not going to be able to get any for ages, are we?
Warriors.
So, we can get a bunch of recruits from Knights of Caledor. Nothing we need, though. Do I want to get some, like, Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers? They're going to be quite good against the undead, because they are so slow. So we can either have them focus on, like, a corpse cart from a hell of a long way away. That'll really help us, actually. Let's do that.
Capable sailors are always welcome.
And then we could also pick up a Moon Dragon from Global, which is expensive, but it would be nice to have one in our army. And then, unfortunately, all we have is Ship's Company available to recruit, which is a bit of a pain, honestly.
Protecting Ulthuan.
There's a bit of a pain there. But something, presumably. Not sure what. Not sure what. But yeah, that'll be an army one day. We'll be able to get global recruitment from, like, from here, right? Because he can get...
Nerves
Can he?
of it, Bilmar.
Yes, he can get Lothan Seaguard. So that's fine.
An opportune
Alright,
moment.
off you go. Let's get you to Ulthuan, little buddy. Set sail. I do love the art on these icons, really cute. I mean, that's nothing like our ships. That's a disgusting, like, Bretonian or Empire-looking vessel. So the High Elf Sea Patrol are extremely skilled navigators and have 0 travel time. Boop. But... okay, we can't move any further. Which is fine. What are you doing, mate? What are you up to? What are you up to? So I need to go take Lothan. Okay, you're at war with them. I don't want you to attack them, though. There is some nice treasure there, too. I wonder if next turn we will be able to reach Lothan in a single turn. If we can, I'm taking it. Man, honestly, Vampire Coast do brilliantly here now. So I think the main difference is the Vampire Coast can attack from the sea, like we can. So I think they're actually able to, like, harass all these coastal settlements and take them. I think that's causing problems because they're not giving the defenders an extra turn to sort of, you know, quickly send an army their way. Which, in a way, it's a tough one, right? It's a tough one. Because unfortunately, something like Ulthuan is screwed in this situation because every settlement is a coastal settlement, basically. Which means they are all incredibly vulnerable. It is such a ludicrously porous kingdom, you know? Its borders are just so porous. It's kind of like Norsca as well, actually. Norsca is similar in that, like, everything along the coast, you can't defend it because, you know, you might be stationed here, they might have someone here, but they're going to be able to get to any settlement within miles. It's going to take you ages to traipse along to catch them, right? So if they can attack without any problems, yeah, it just means it can be even worse trying to catch up to them. So I wonder how that's going to impact the game going forwards. It's interesting. Right, let's get you High Elf Colony. Yeah, sure. Might as well. That's a really nice bonus to their garrison too. Nice. Okay. What's next? I think nothing's next. I think the next turn is next. The Court of Many Kings. Every realm of Ulthuan sends nobles and representatives to the Court of Lothan. Every realm is a kingdom in itself, and their leaders kings. They approach Lothan with such a mentality. How the Phoenix King treats these egos is vital to the development and stability of all of Ulthuan. We can have Ovres like us a bit more. Get a bunch of... yeah, let's go Happy Populace. Throw a lavish ball in the King's honour. We can afford to spend some influence, we just have so much. The Phoenix King and the Ever Queen are the only two centres of power in Ulthuan. They will make sure that it is known. And Dipty Faz card. Oh no. Who cares? Alright, off we go. Whee! Hey, what on earth was that? What the? There was some kind of explosion there. Interesting. Interesting.
Sea Lord Aislinn.
Oh, silly boy. Taking attrition from storms.
The mists call
Dummy.
to us.
We can't reach, can we? Or can we? Hello, Dreadfleet. God, I'm your enemy now. So we're going to take this. With that dragon. And yeah, it's not really much point fighting this,
Assault.
if I'm honest. Who would like this? Oh, good. Good. Eotane would like that. Boom.
Augment our sphere of influence.
There we go. Rahagra's Pride. War Lions of Shrace. Fun. Legendary Father of the Lions. Pure Main Company. So again, very, very Tracy. Let's get the Diplomat's Sanctum and the Sea Helm's Quarters. Typical. Classic us. I would quite like... I don't know. Extra Elven Trade, income from ports faction-wide. I mean, a Trade Warden's Pavilion sounds quite appropriate. I mean, it all sounds pretty good, doesn't it? It all sounds pretty good. I think we'll go with the trade ship, not trade ship, the dragon ship supplies, you know, the growth thingy. Let's see. What are we going to get for you? Yeah, let's get naval discipline. I'm amazed I haven't got this yet. Just having, you know, either bonuses to attacking or defending, like, it's great.
This is a valuable advantage.
Yeah, seriously.
A summons.
Do I jump back in the sea? Probably, right?
Expedite forward.
I live in the sea. I think in the Shrine of Asurian back might be worthwhile as well. We'll give that back to, not Teclis, Tyrion. I'll give it back to Tyrion. That'll be useful. Also, White Tower of Hoth has been taken? God. All this is ruins, which is mad. And there is the quest over there, which is actually a bit disappointing that that is the one spot that isn't in any trouble. Like, it's completely fine. You know, this coast is not on fire, so we don't have an excuse to go over there. Outside of, you know, that quest battle. So maybe we'll just teleport to it. Maybe we will. Not great replenishment right now, I must say. Do we not usually get better replenishment of that?
All hands to stations.
Yeah, dunno.
Another deserved.
Oh, we don't have any dragon ship supplies. Are we really getting any of these? We are getting a bit from our colonies now. We are starting to make a bit. But yeah, I think we've really, like, stalled out on this stuff in a way that isn't great. But that's okay. We're making progress, I think. Ooh, good. Yeah, we can get more income from there. And now... yeah, do I start going with the militia barracks? Or I want to go with the sky cutters. We can't get the bolt thrower one, so it seems like a waste. But getting all our militia, like, training done over here would be pretty good. It will make this place incredibly vulnerable because I'm not going to be building defences on it. So there is that. And yep, more of these resources, please. Again, spending all that elven trade.
Hero of the Asur.
But it's to get more elven trade, okay? Actually, no, it's not. It's to get a bigger garrison. But that's still useful. Probably. One day I will save enough of the resources that I need to then get more of the resources that I actually need. But until that day, it's all good. We're going to go get that treasure as well, I think. I might go to Carnthel, you know. It's quite easy just to go from here to there. Hey, Emmerich, how's it going, mate? Join the war against the Caravan of Blue Roses. I think I probably will. Though, without a garrison here, I'm not sure I want to just yet, so I'm going to say no for now. But don't worry, I'm biding my time. And Tyrion's home. Good. Good for you, mate. Stone Shadragon. Trumpeters! Well, trumpeters. Trumpeters. The cadence of military music enables the maintenance and order and order and discipline in the phrase. Desperate, blood-soaked moments. Extra melee attack for all of our infantry, basically.
What news?
I'm not going to list them all.
This brooks action.
Let's grab that. Going over here and taking Galleon's Graveyard might be a fun way to cut the head off the snake. And then we could give it to Tyrion. Or we can make a colony there. Should we make a colony there? Should we make a colony in the not the Great Vortex, the flippin', you know, thingy, the Maelstrom. So a strange campsite is discovered, populated by statues. A fire still burns, and a cooking pot bubbles, and yet no living thing attends. Just statues fashioned in the throes of a failed escape. Then, in the undergrowth, something hisses. Probably a snake. Probably a snake, I reckon. This needs to be a lightning-fast raid, because of the snake. Let's get Fortified Grog. Curse of Cannibalism. Whole army gets regeneration. Nice. Nice. And a Featherfolk Talk, which scares off flying units and makes flying units worse. That's actually really useful for our own flying units, because it means if you end up getting bogged down by enemies in the air, they are just going to suffer huge debuffs. So that's really handy. Might be good for our mage. If we end up with a big fight in the sky, he'll probably be involved. Otherwise, you know, if he gets caught out, he can hopefully not get wrecked. So we'll see. Your encounter on the high seas is not one the crew or troops will readily talk about, yet they have gained regenerative abilities since the event. 10 turns too, not
For
bad.
the good of
Can you
Ulthuan.
equip it? No, yes. You know what, well, you've got that
Problems
equipped.
to solve.
You know what, that's fine. If you want to equip it, I'm not going to tell you no. Okay, we need, yeah, more archers and then spear wool. Yeah, that'll help the Lothern Sea Guard too. So yeah, we'll do these two, and then we'll head to this one. We'll need the Sea Guard's tent, but hopefully we'll have that
Effect changes.
soon.
Master of
So you
magic.
two here, a lot of armies on the way.
Leader of a
How on
Syrian
earth are you guys
navy.
struggling when you
I
have all
bring
these armies running
Asurion's
around?
fire.
I think I might grab
Sea
this.
Lord
I don't
Aislinn.
know if it'll let me gift this, but I want to find out.
Signal the fleet.
So I'm going to grab that, and we'll see. God, that's a big dragon. Okay, so you can establish an outpost. We'll give that to Ivres.
Ulthuan shall
That way,
use this
they
stronghold.
get this. You know, they still get their settlement back. But, yeah, we get to get more elven trade. Perfect.
Commander of the Sea Patrol.
Now, I mean, the Shrine of Asurion really needs...
The Sea Patrol stands watch always.
Yeah, it really needs, there's some treasure there. Treasure over there, too. There's a lot of treasure. We should probably go about liberating Ulthuan, right? I want to do an adventure, is the problem. That's the problem I'm having. Alright, back in the sea. Come on.
Raise anchors.
And yeah, awful replenishment. 9 turns it's going to
Beware
take.
the undertow.
Why is your replenishment so bad? I know we don't have a replenishment, like,
The Navy demands
anything.
fresh recruits.
but how come it is so bad? It's been really good up until now. Was it all from random events? You know, are we going to have to rely on the Invocation of Isha? I mean, we had to do that in 27 turns, so... Is that... We did that earlier, didn't we? That's probably what it was. Fine. Really, 40? Yeah, 30 turns. Every 30 turns you can do it. But that's after it's expired, I think. So actually, it's every 40 turns you can do the Invocation of Isha. That is a long time. That is a long time. We've got to do one of these in a couple of turns, though. I mean, we've just done that one. That one doesn't take long to, refresh at all. I like the cheaper construction cost, but the fact it doesn't apply to any of our, unique resources. It's a bit of a shame. Now, this is looking good. We can now... oh, we need to research that building. Nope, you get it from the colony rule. Okay, cool. This one too, and that one. That all makes sense. We should probably put a garrison on this, shouldn't we? Only ships can... Really? Really? Just 1 archer and 3 ships company? That feels terrible. Is it because we need to unlock this or something? Yeah, that gives us a bunch of Lothern Sea Guard, so it's 2 different garrison buildings. Then I guess that's the thing, isn't it? This isn't a proper... yeah, this isn't a proper... Ooh, okay, that gives us a bunch of Dragonship supplies. That's going to be minus 100 Elven trade. Ooh, that's a lot. But also, I think that's really useful. Okay, now what do all these do? Trinkets and money. That just throws a bunch of Elven trade in the bin. We get a load of money out of it. That one uses up a load of Elven trade. God, everything costs Elven trade. It is interesting, though, because I guess you could build, you go wide or build tall, I guess. But I guess if you build wide, you get more Elven trade in from the random outpost. So I guess, really, you need to do both, you know. And this will unlock recruitment of a noble. And when it's in a coastal settlement, you get extra stuff, and when province capital, you get extra stuff. Interesting. So hero capacity goes up for nobles as well, if it's in a capital. I quite like that. But yeah, loads of influence, control, growth, and lowers corruption. That does seem quite useful. But I think we need to get recruitment out of the way. I think we need to be able to get all of our basic troop types. But then, I think we're getting those from the Dragonship anyway, so does it matter? Probably doesn't. Yeah, let's build this so we get a noble. Sure. Am I going to be able to do anything with that noble? I don't know.
Legend.
Honestly, cannot say. And yeah, once we get that upgraded, we'll be able to get Northern Sea Guard. Not with shields though. That's fine. Outpost upgrade. More elven trade, thank you. And that will go up more once the owner, the province is fully owned by the owner. Does that make any sense? Of course not. But yeah, Mist Landing will take Shrine of Asurian next turn. Make another outpost there. Brilliant. And then, I don't know, maybe we take White Tarahoeth and Tor Finu, which is up here. If we can clear this stuff out. And we'll take Poor Alestor as well. But if we can clear all this out, then that's a huge amount of Ulthuan returned to the elves. And a lot more outposts for us.
Yes, this works.
Exactly, it works. Bunch of influence, bunch of buildings built, which is great. Do you know what was really funny? I saw just the Grim. I was like, what's Volkmar doing in Ultharian's territory? Very silly. So, this army might be quite scary, you know.
Master of Mists.
Do I
Mathlan engulfs
jump
us
him?
all.
We are injured. We are not at full strength.
The currents can lead one anywhere and everywhere.
That's a silly army. Your army is silly. We can vanguard though. So all the handgunners and the carronades are just going to get 1 billion arrows to them. So I think this is going to be quite funny. So this is going to be sort of terrifying. Although I guess we could just go for one side, couldn't we? Because right, Noctilus does seem to be on his Colossus. Probably more handgunners in there. But yeah, he's got his Necrofex Colossus over here, and then all of his cannons on one side again. So actually, you know, let's stand in front of it awkwardly and get shot at bunch early on, but then just sort of kill everything. How's that sound? Sound good? I think it sounds good. And it shall be done. Totes.
Company of the Calendarian.
Good. And good. And we are going to have a lot of archers just in here, though, which is a bit of a pain. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should still just do this. Charge into the middle here, and then just these guys I can handle with my flyers and you. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. You guys, let's just, you know what, don't even need to step you forward. Looks like you've got it covered.
Rocks and Asur. Fly over. Gales and waves.
Amazing. Okay, let's use our summons.
Company of the Calendarian.
And okay, you lot maybe need to move forward a little bit.
Consider it done.
Looks like you guys are doing well. Ooh. Yeah, he's got some scary stuff. Your ship's company just going to get absolutely obliterated.
Without fail. Orders received.
But yeah, things are going alright over here. Things are going alright over here. Mathland Spite on the Sirens. And I mean that's not really going to do anything. But sure, let's get you over here. Let's do a cheeky little dragon breath. I don't know what you're doing over there, and I don't understand why you would be doing it. That's very strange. That's more cannons which need to be taken care of. You know what, maybe don't charge there. Come on. That's all fine, they'll be dead in a minute. Alright, you go handle them, yeah? Alright, good lads. So, you're not gonna... what are you even doing not charging in? It's only zombies. Let's go have them. Let's go have them. Excellent. How are you lot doing? You're doing fine. Now you lot... Yeah, if you could start shooting Noctilus, that'd be lovely. Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks mates.
Charge!
Alright, maybe we shoot them
To
first?
battle!
Acknowledged. Asur, move.
Take the lead!
Yeah, you go head over there. How are you lot doing?
Aislinn!
Yeah, maybe Aislinn should head over this way and give breath attack this bad boy. Ooh, more scary. More spooky scary.
Archers.
Alright, let's kill that gunnery wide.
Down! Vigilance and steady legs!
Vigilance and steady legs.
Final charge!
This is good advice. You know.
Naval camaraderie! Attack the enemy!
Okay, you guys go handle them. I'm amazed you guys are still fighting over here.
Science of Mathland!
But nearly done.
Commander of the Asur's navy!
Alright, he's having a bad day. That's good news.
Master of the mists!
Okay, breath attack. Let's go.
Acknowledged!
You know what? We're not really killing them.
Enough!
Let's
Asur!
try and shoot you.
Move out!
Let's jump down here, try and break these guys.
Orders received!
Because I don't know if this ship's company is still in the fight.
As
Ow.
you say,
It shall
Very
be done.
rude. Alright, start shooting them a bunch.
Guardian of the sea!
And alright, I think you guys have this covered.
Transferring!
Let's try and get to the side of him,
Reposition!
so we're not taking all of the archer fire. And then we'll nibble at his heels so he stops shooting at us with his cannon. Because that's no fun.
Weapons ready!
And roar. Perfect. And yeah, those guys got hit by the damage over time poison effect as well, which is nice.
We rule the skies!
Yeah, I don't think Noctilus is having a good day here. Just a hunch. Although I'm not sure that I'm not sure that Asilinn is having a good day either.
Ride forth!
Okay.
Assault!
You gonna? Okay, good. You landed. Good. Yeah, there we go. Good boy. Good boy.
Patrol! Glide on!
I think bold of Asilinn to be stood here. Oh, okay. Very bold of you to be stood
Sea
here.
Lord of Ulthuan!
Don't shoot cannons at my rocks,
Company of the
or else I'll have to something rock is cooking.
Aislinn!
It's the ingredients of a joke. You guys can handle it. Eyebrows. So, you guys done? You guys done? Oh, he spotted us.
Liliath guides me
Here, look, we'll do this.
past the great
There we go.
pattern!
Splishy splashy time. Let's go. Excellent. Excellent. It was all these guys. It was all these guys that did it. Close victory. That went really well. I'm amazed these two got the kills they did. I thought Noctilus would have had a lot more kills, and the Gunnery White would have had far fewer kills. But I did also think that all this stuff would have got, you know, a lot more. All the handgunners that were just sat there able to shoot into our front line all that time, apparently they really spread the damage out over all our shields. It wasn't really a problem. Force labour.
Use their wicked.
Need to get some replenishment. Yeah, you better sail away. Nice. Nice. Ron the Drowned. Nothing to worry about, really. Defeated Noctilus. Alright, extra leadership when fighting at sea or against the Vampire Coast. Doesn't really matter. Elves are basically unbreakable anyway. They have such high leadership. This doesn't really make any difference. Back down to Galleon's Graveyard with you, Noctilus. It's all you're good for. Also, we're good for that too. I want it. I want to have a Galleon's Graveyard. Sounds cool. The history of the High Elves of Ulthuan, handily converted to rhyming couplets for ease of consumption.
Follow the currents.
Now, who are we giving this to? I am very tempted to give it to the Order of Lawmasters, because it's, you know, it's, Hoeth. Because with Hoeth here, it makes sense to have Teclis be custodian of this area. So I think that would be pretty cool. I think that would be pretty cool. Now, let's watch this get immediately taken by this chump, and I have to do that again. We'll see. Approval of Finnabar. This will give us extra diplomatic relations with High Elves. Recruitment cost goes down, and income from sacking settlements goes way up. But I'm not sure that matters. Yeah, cheaper dragon ship supply cost. We're going to do that now. I think
A
that's really
useful
important, because we're just
asset.
not getting many dragon ship supplies at all.
Report.
We're doing a really bad job of that. I think if we just keep, like... If I just stop spending my elven trade, we'll have some to convert. But actually, I'm not sure
Another
how much we get
deserved
anyway. And with the dragon ship upkeep, like, it's a lot. It's tough to keep this fleet going, frankly. Let's get... let's make Mistress of the Deeps cheaper. That sounds good. And then we're going to do Writhing Mists. That would have been quite useful in the last one, I think.
What news?
We can finish this army off too, which I suppose we will. And then I can get
attack.
yeah, a bit more replenishment again.
Standing orders.
Now this is much better. This is much better. Additional melee attack when fighting at sea. Tremendous. Now do I mean, I can't jump to him, can I?
expected nothing less.
Ooh, hang on. No, I need 4. Ugh. 4 and what else? I need 665 dragon ship supplies, which I have none of. This is the thing that we're failing at. Like, just straight up, we need to focus on dragon ship supplies. That's something we have to do. Yeah, and this is all just dedication. Well, and dragon ship crew growth, but that costs elven trade. It's not much, though. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so this is interesting. When you leave a sea lane, you get movement back. I hadn't realised that. Or I hadn't sort of registered that.
Ah,
But yeah, that's why we had a little bit of movement from there. It wasn't much. It wasn't much. So yeah, I suppose this stuff, right? Okay, storage yard gives us a shocking amount of elven trade. That gives us dragon ship supplies per turn. If there's an elven colony in this province, you get even more. Okay, yeah, basically the elven embassies are rubbish, I think is the issue here. I think that's the issue. These buildings aren't as good as the ones we can unlock. And I think that's something we need to do. All this other stuff we can unlock gives us a lot more elven trade, or it'll start giving us some more dragon ship supplies. Which isn't much, but that could add up. That could add up quite quickly. Interesting. Interesting. Also, we've got the Sea Helm's quarters, because we can. But yeah, none of this does dragon ship supplies. I think it is supposed to be the elven colonies is where you get most of your dragon ship supplies. So you get elven trade from all your outposts, then you convert them. Like here. Yeah, I mean 120 per turn is nuts. That is so many. Hang on, wait, what's the difference there? 120 costs 200. 100 costs 250. Is it me or... Oh, we probably unlocked this one, didn't we? Yeah, 200 for 500 or 250 for 400. But that... Oh, no, that's what it is. That also creates money. This costs us money, which is fine. We've got good income. So I'll just do that. But yeah, we need dragon ship supplies. So badly. So badly. So that's what we need. We need to get colonies to get dragon ship supplies, and then everything else makes us elven trade. But we want that technology, so I think that's what we do next. Asset domination, probably outpost dedication. I imagine would be. No, not that one. Okay, can you go away? Pop up. I'm trying to look at the other things. Provincial cartways. That gives you dragon ship supplies. Just a little bit. Is it market stalls? What the hell was it? What was the building called? Yeah, I mean, this expands outwards too. Into potentially different garrisons. I mean, this one is huge, the Sky Patrol. Really cool. They're all pretty big, actually. The garrisons. Anyway, not that one, the other one. So is this, right? Yeah, elven trade per turn. A shocking amount. So that is the goods warehouse or the storage yard. So goods warehouse or storage yard? Storage yard. That's what we need. We need this. We need the Spires of Concord. So yeah, once we get to 500, which will be a while, but we'll get there.
A
Right.
reasonable request.
What do we do with you? I think I might just hang out here.
Cast off with the tide.
I think I might just hang out here. I don't think anyone else can reach the Shrine of Asurian, so I think we can deal with the White Tower Hoeth.
Triumph
Jump
again,
into the sea,
as
and then
it
jump
should
there
be.
on the next turn. Because, yeah, we should be able to convert that and then get in the sea on the same turn, and then our next turn we can teleport Shrine of Asurian. And then we'll head over to that next settlement. But this gives us good replenishment. Good. Right. Once again, we're over time. But, yeah, I've enjoyed this one. This is interesting. I'm starting to bother trying to get to grips with all the resource stuff. Frankly, we've got an army that is winning battles, and that's really been my focus so far. Just, do we have an army that's winning battles? Let's grab some territory, and then we'll figure out on how to, you know, optimize all that later. We should probably get you more something. Could get you really, archers with light armor is the standard. I can't get just archers. Has to be with light armor, huh? How strange. But sure, it'll make you less vulnerable to, you know, zombie bites, I suppose. But yeah, we definitely need more troops down here. So something like that. There we go. Perfect army. In 7 turns, this army is going to go on the march and go fight a bunch of undead. Going to be great. Anyway, I was trying to end the episode, but it didn't work. Outpost upgrade available? Sure. I don't see why not. Let's do that. Outpost upgrade available? Yeah, a few, I'm sure. It's, I mean, that one's a no-brainer. I suppose so is that. Cool. Alright, I'm ending it, okay? I'm ending it. Guys, if you're enjoying this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And remember, use the link in the doobly-doo on launch day so you can pick up the game a little bit cheaper for yourself. It helps me out too. Thank you. See you in the next one, guys. Have a good one.
Aislinn